The 22:17 from Ashford International to Maidstone East, that was interrupted for nearly an hour while the guard ate a chicken sandwich. So...
No, hang on. The guard was eating a chicken sandwich. It took him an hour. Was it a live chicken between two pieces of bread? What took an hour?
I mean, yeah, y'all kind of stretched it with the chicken bit. In fact, I wonder if he really even had a chicken sandwich.
And Blackburn Rovers, Wigan Athletic, a chicken was released onto the pitch.
The Blackburn-Wigan game. God, I watched that.
Yes, they have all been interrupted by a chicken, apart from Ed Miliband, whose walkabout was interrupted by an egg. Within seconds of being singled out for an egg attack, Ed Miliband was laughing and smiling, delighted that at last someone had recognised him. Ian and Nadine, here are yours. We have Colin Firth, Mary Beard, Mitt Romney and Samantha Brick.
Well, Samantha Brick, she's declared herself as being stunningly beautiful. And Mary Beard, a girl attacked her and said she had a face for radio, she was too ugly to present a television programme. Does Colin Firth have...
Did he say being pretty doesn't help as an actor, it's a curse?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah.
I mean, Samantha Brick did write this piece in the Mail and saying, my life's been ruined because I'm so beautiful. And men fall over themselves. I only have to walk out the door and I'm given rosettes and people propose.
Rosettes?
And sent champagne.
Rosettes? Well, could possibly explain a lot.
Like best of breed, that sort of thing.
Is it the one who doesn't think they're good-looking? Is the odd one out Mary Beard? Someone else said she wasn't good-looking.
Yes, I think we'll give you that. Yes, they all found their looks to be a burden, apart from Mary Beard, who's very happy with the way she looks. So, yes, as you said, A.A. Gill had said that she had a face for radio, Mary Beard. How did she respond to Gill?
Did you say she wasn't bothered?
Yeah, essentially. She said, throughout Western history, there have always been men who are frightened of smart women who speak their minds. You say so, love. Daily Mail columnist Samantha Brick originally came to fame following an internet storm when she wrote an article complaining about the downsides of being so damn beautiful. Did you read the article? Did you see what she said?
Well, she said she's had a miserable life because men just can't control themselves. Whenever she's around, they just throw themselves on top of her. Well, hundreds of them in the tube.
I mean, I've been caught up in a crowd. I found that she's been at the core of it all. Hundreds of us going down side streets, and people at the back have no idea, but they're shouting and screaming.
Brick-rolling.
I beg your pardon?
But no, here are the things she's complained about. She's said she's had a tough time, said on a recent flight to New York, a stewardess came over and gave me a bottle of champagne. Bartenders frequently shoo my credit card away when I try to settle my bill. Once a well-dressed chap bought my train ticket when I was standing behind him in the queue. Yes, only because you were trying to buy your ticket from a drinks machine. Colin Firth, in an interview this week, has claimed that good looks can be a burden to a person. According to Firth, I think a lot of talented people and very bright people who are also physically beautiful have to work very hard if they don't want to just lean on their looks. You and me both, Carl. According to Mitt Romney, there's a leaked document in which his team were concerned that his bid might fail because his hair was too perfect. Overlooking Romney's main drawback of being a complete pillock. Was he widely held to be the Republican candidate with the best hair, though?
Donald Trump had the best hair. Surely.
According to the Boston Globe, Rick Perry has hair so wonderful it briefly had its own Twitter account and Facebook. Oh. They all found their looks to be a burden, apart from Mary Beard, who, despite what A.A. Gill thinks, is very happy with the way she looks. Mary Beard was also criticised for her looks by the self-proclaimed beautiful journalist Samantha Brick, which prompted many comments on the social networks. "I'll take Mary's brains over Samantha's beauty any day," tweeted a complete munter. Samantha Brick's original article in the Mail was followed by a stream of rage, hatred, bile and misogynistic comments as the editor went about his daily work. Time now for the Missing Words round, which this week features as its guest publication True Loaf. Frankly, as magazines go, it's the best thing since... Take a look at this. Tourist board warns there's no...
Water.
No official cheese song yet.
Tourist board warns there's no salmon fishing in the Yemen. After a surge of interest based on the movie, the Yemen Tourist Board has warned Britons that there is no salmon fishing in the area. According to the Telegraph, the Yemen Tourist Board has warned British holidaymakers that it does not have a large salmon fishing scene, though it does have a vibrant pant bomb-making sector. Next, Lord Rank behind the success of what?
Lord Rank behind the success
Cinema.
of the Granary Wheat Double Strength Super Bun.
Double strength super bun. With a bun like that, we could take over the world.
No, it's not. Lord Rank behind the success of the spongy, tasteless and additive-laden supermarket loaf. He was not only the man behind Hovis, he was also the man behind the Rank organisation, maker of the Carry On films, which explains why Sid James always enjoyed a couple of nice baps. And dinosaurs. Dinosaurs may have what?
May be responsible for climate change, global warming.
This is something put out by the oil companies, isn't it? We're blaming climate change on dinosaurs now. Yes, it's all their fault.
Well, it's cows as well.
Yeah, but not originally.
No.
I think
they were much bigger.
Yeah, I think when the dinosaurs died out, they killed themselves by farting the weather so warm that they then died.
I mean, you say that mockingly, but I had an uncle who did that.
Yeah. And he's extinct now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, the answer is farted their way into oblivion. Next, what? Like what? Says Play School host.
The 1970s were like Woodstock.
It was a drug story, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Marijuana like cornflakes, says Play School host. According to a BBC4 programme about Television Centre, drugs were rife at the BBC in the 60s and 70s. One of the presenters of Play School got so stoned he went through the square window and ended up flat... Oh! I'm so sorry.
And if I might add, you had a bit of momentum, too. You
See, that's the sort of noise every performer wants to hear. Being deeply patronised by people who came in for nothing. That cheer still counts as taking the piss, by the way.
According to a BBC4 programme about Television Centre, drugs were rife at the BBC in the 60s and 70s. One of the presenters of Play School got so stoned he went through the square window and ended up face down in the car park.
That won't sound unusual in any way, shape or form.
And finally, Bungie 6, Bungie 6. And the scorers were what, and what.
I think it's Bungie.
Is it Bungie?
I think it's
the answer is Bungie, 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 and Bungie. The game was played in Bungie. All 22 players were called Bungie. The referee was called Bungie. The linesmen were called Bungie. The substitutes were called Bungie. The mascot was called Bungie. And the team doctor was called Bungie. It was all the idea of an employee of Bungie Town FC called Sean Cole.
Or you can call it when inbreeding goes well.
So the final scores are Paul and Reginald on 5, Ian and Nadine on 9.
Man!
But before we go, there's just time for the caption competition.
Hello, have you come far?
You've got my nose hair caught in your watch strap.
All rise.
On which note, we say thank you to our panellists Ian Hislop and Nadine Dorries, Paul Merton and Reginald D. Hunter. And I leave you with news that after Nicolas Sarkozy's humiliating defeat in the French general election, his wife takes him on a much-needed holiday. At the Oxford Street branch of Primark, a new sales assistant greets his first customer of the day. And having dismissed predictions of a tornado in Bicester, Michael Fish returns to his Oxfordshire home. Good night.